In the bustling city of New York, where skyscrapers kissed the clouds and dreams were born every second, lived a man who seemed to have it all. His name was Alexander Alex Grant, a world-renowned actor whose face graced billboards, magazine covers and movie screens across the globe. With his chiseled jawline, piercing green eyes and a smile that could melt hearts, Alex was the epitome of charm and success. But behind the dazzling facade, Alex carried a secret, a quiet, unspoken admiration for a woman who had no idea he even existed. Her name was Emma Carter, a 28-year-old bookstore owner in a cozy corner of Brooklyn. Emma was the kind of woman who found joy in the simple things, curling up with a good book, sipping tea on rainy afternoons, and tending to the small garden behind her shop. She was ordinary in the most extraordinary way, with a warmth and authenticity that drew people to her. But Emma had no interest in the glitz and glamour of the world Alex inhabited. She was content with her quiet life, unaware that one of the most famous men in the world had been quietly watching her from afar. It all began one rainy afternoon when Alex, tired of the relentless spotlight, slipped into Emma's bookstore incognito. Dressed in a simple hoodie and sunglasses, he wandered the aisles, savoring the scent of old books and the peaceful atmosphere. That's when he saw her, Emma, standing on a ladder, arranging books on a high shelf. Her auburn hair was tied in a loose braid, and she hummed softly to herself as she worked. Alex was captivated. There was something about her, her genuine smile, her unpretentious grace, that struck a chord deep within him. From that day on, Alex found himself returning to the bookstore whenever he could. He would sit in a corner, pretending to read while stealing glances at Emma. He loved the way her eyes lit up when she talked about her favorite books, the way she laughed with her customers, and the way she seemed to radiate kindness. For the first time in years, Alex felt something real, a connection that went beyond the superficial world he lived in. But Alex was torn. He wanted to introduce himself, to tell Emma how much she had come to mean to him, but he was afraid. Afraid that his fame would scare her away, that she would see him as just another celebrity and not the man he truly was. One day, fate intervened. Emma's bookstore was struggling, and she was faced with the heartbreaking possibility of closing its doors. Alex, who had been quietly observing her for months, saw his chance to help. He anonymously donated a large sum of money to save the bookstore, leaving only a note that read, "To someone who brings light to the world." Emma was stunned. She had no idea who her mysterious benefactor was, but she was determined to find out. She posted a heartfelt thank you note in the bookstore's window, hoping the stranger would see it. Alex did, and it filled him with both joy and longing. He wanted to reveal himself to tell Emma the truth, but he still hesitated. Weeks passed, and Alex's feelings for Emma only grew stronger. Finally, he couldn't take it anymore. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, he walked into the bookstore, no longer hiding behind a disguise. Emma looked up, her eyes widening in recognition. Emma said, "You're Alex Grant." Alex responded, "I am. But more importantly, I'm the person who's been coming here for months just to see you." Emma, with a hint of surprise, asked, "It was you? You're the one who saved the bookstore?" Alex nodded and said, "I couldn't stand the thought of this place, or you disappearing from my life. Emma, I know this might sound crazy, but I've fallen for you. Your kindness, your passion, your spirit. You've shown me a side of life I didn't know existed." Alex, I don't know what to say. I never imagined someone like you would even notice someone like me. You're not someone like you, Emma. You're extraordinary. And I don't care about fame or fortune. I just want to be with you if you'll have me. In that moment, the walls around Emma's heart crumbled. She saw the sincerity in Alex's eyes, the vulnerability behind his fame, and she realized that love had found her in the most unexpected way. "I'll have you." Alex's face broke into a radiant smile, and he pulled her into his arms. As they stood there, surrounded by the books that had brought them together, they knew that their love story was just beginning. A story of hidden admiration, unexpected connections, and a passion that would light up their lives forever.